Hello and welcome to the race review for round 6 of the Porsche Cup. That's right, we're now at round 6 and we're in the UK, as you may be able to tell from the weather here. Yeah, well, it's stereotypical British weather from what I can see, but yeah, I don't live in the UK, so I can't tell if the stereotypes are actually true or not. But considering that Scandinavia is not that far from the UK, I think it's safe to assume it's a little bit of the same weather. And the weather over here is not exactly the best in the world. So, that was a bit of a sidetrack. I say we just get into this before I screw things up anymore. So, yeah, let's get into this. We have Frisbee on pole position, HSV on his left. And we're just moments from the start now. And there it is. Frisbee away from pole position. HSV and Derwinning follows him. Smith in fourth. And immediately you can see everyone going for pretty much the same line. Nobody's really trying to do anything here. Maybe because of the weather. In fact, it most likely is. That they're just holding back a little. They know this is not a one-lap race. And that again is one point at which the AI is slightly better than your average online player. Well, yeah, this is on lap 2. Frisbee has kind of run away, leaving HSV and Derwinning to fight out for second place. A very close and interesting battle in these opening few laps. Well, none of them are really able to either get away or make a mistake, and pretty even on pace. So, and they've been that pretty much all season, ever since we got the tire thing sorted out. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to watch how this unfolds. Remember, these are two of the leading drivers in the championship up in the good end. Unlike me, I'm way at the far back, but that's for another video. Anyway, on lap 3, Derwinning goes for it, but doesn't quite get it done. He's not quite far enough ahead to get it done. But well, as I said, they do know how to drive. They have kind of learned that now, and that is demonstrated here. One lap later, Derwinning gives HSV a little bit of a touch there, but gets the move done, and a brilliant move for second place by Derwinning. Yeah, there's not really much to say about that. It's a great move, really. And yeah, well, as you can see here, he's kind of beating Frisbee's pace. He's catching up quite quickly. I think this is only a lap later. But look at the ground he's made up. He's right there. One mistake and Frisbee's done for. That just goes to show the difference in the AI, because, well, I do have set them for the same thing, but it turns out they interpret them differently, and we do have a little bit of a spin here, but no, it's not enough for me to call it tandem spinning. We did nearly have a crash there. Jackie 1124 extremely lucky and skilled to avoid that. But yeah, well, it was a single car. We had one spin this entire race. This is not a Race Porsche Cup video anymore. Well, yeah, battles all over the field. After the first pit stops, Goofy Tyler decided to stay out for a little longer until he eventually had to come in too, and then it was HSV who took the lead. With a very clever pit strategy, really. I think, to remember, that he went in at a point where there was next to nobody else in the pits, and that did give him a few seconds over everyone else. And well, he's going to use that to his advantage now, because, well, he's on pretty new tires still. Well, most people actually went in around the 15-minute mark, so yeah, the AI has actually been smart and optimized the tires for once. But well, he's not quite done yet. Horse 100 is just right there behind him. That could be a surprise come the end of the race. But as for right now, it is not. And well, Horse 100 has made up some ground in the last few minutes. but he's going to give it all up for HSV here. He's going to have to return to the pits. He got in a little too early, and that's basically handed HSV the win. And Tired Iron and Turbosnail here battling it out for what would then become second place. Turbosnail looks to finally stop his streak of fourth place finishes. Well, if Arts 100 had actually kept this all the way home, Turbosnail could have had his fourth consecutive fourth place finish. Which is, well, that's consistency. And see there a bit of a move from Turbosnail on Tired Iron in the final corner of the race, but he doesn't make it. HSV takes the victory. Tired Iron takes second place, and Turbosnail does take a very respectable third place. It's certainly better than the fourth place that he's pretty much gotten used to by now. But the hero of the British Grand Prix is HSV, and well, you can see Derwinning has a question mark in the gap. That's because well, the AI may have slightly done the pit thingy again. Well, I said that the maximal amount of laps for a 100% distance would be 17, so the AI thinks the race was 17 laps when it turned out to only be 15. So yeah, that's the way it works. Anyway, you saw the results there. Now comes the interesting part, because this is how the points look like. Look at this. Tired Iron and HSV tied on points at the top end of the championship. Turbosnail just 4 points behind, and they're winning still with more than a chance of taking it all home. Well, that of course all depends on how things turn out in the final 4 rounds. So I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to start the next race.